6 years ago, I went to the US of A. And damn, it's been a hell of a journey. I was young, I was 17, I didn't know anything, and I came to this land, the US of A, to find opportunity, to fill my purpose, to fill the jar of my purpose. But yeah, I was homesick, I felt like I was alone. I was in a land where I felt like I didn't belong. I was scared, hopeless, I was confused. I felt so many different kinds of emotions. And mind you, that was a very, very valid reaction to me moving here, because when you are in America, you are literally a zero. You are a nobody. You are nothing. You are a worthless piece of just kidding. But anyway, yeah, it's true. You are nothing over here. You don't have any friends. Glad for me, I had my family, so I was lucky with that thing. But for other people who move here, they're by themselves and they have to discover and reinvent themselves again. And for me, that was an opportunity for me to reinvent myself and make myself anew again. But yeah, when I moved to America, when I recently moved to the US of A, I had some culture shocks. I had some new revelations about this country. Now, this phrase speaks a lot of volumes. This phrase is basically, let me just say, one of the most defining phrases of my life here in America, okay? So I used to work at a supermarket and I would deliver people's groceries to their cars, right? And the Americans, they would hear about my story, how I wasn't from America and how I moved to the Philippines, and you know, they would hear the whole shebang. And then when they're about to leave, they would often say the phrase, "You speak really good English." At first, because I wasn't from America, I would hear this phrase and I would be so flattered. I would be so enthralled. I would be like, damn, this American thinks that my English is good. Therefore, it validates me. It makes me less insecure about myself being in America. But as time went by, I started realizing that this phrase probably had a deeper meaning to it. These people who would say the phrase, "You speak really good English," probably thought that when they first saw me that I didn't speak English at all, or my English was bad. And then as they would be talking to me, they would just realize that, damn, this guy speaks really good English. And maybe because of what I look like, or because I'm Asian, you know, like I'm not white, I'm Asian. But maybe that's the reason why they say that phrase. And you know, like, to a normal human being, would you really tell a normal human being that they speak really good English after having a good conversation with them? I don't think that a human being in their right mind would think of that as a compliment. You know, like, you speak really good English. What if my English had an accent? What if my accent was different from your American accent, but my English was still fine? You know, would that be categorized as bad English? Because for me, I think that English, it's already evolved to be a language where different accents can be adapted to it, and that it doesn't really need an accent, but it's just speaking English. You know, people can have their own flavor of English. It doesn't matter. It's just English. But enough about the English talk. One thing I also discovered when I was here in America, I discovered that over here in America, people are very, very open. Compared to my country in the Philippines, people there are more reserved, more conservative. There's like a certain societal order that people need to be in harmony with. People need to act in a certain way in the Philippines for some reason, or any other conservative country. They have to keep the community in check. They have to make the community, let's just say, stabilized. But over here in America, you don't see that. People here are more individualistic. So people here are more outspoken about their opinions. People here are more expressive about how they dress, or what their identity is, or who they are as a person, or how they want that identity, or how they want that persona or character to radiate to the people around them. You know, that's how it is here in America. You can express yourself. In the Philippines, yeah, you can express yourself. You can, but if you are from the Philippines, if you're from the Philippines, you'll know what I mean, okay? You can just feel it, all right? You can just feel it. Because the thing is, over there, back home, if you do certain things, people will start talking about you. Gossip will start spreading, all right? And when the gossip starts spreading around, it affects your reputation. And when it affects your reputation, it affects how the people view you. And when it affects how the people view you, it affects how you're treated in society. And when you are not treated well in society, then you're sad. Or you are just sad. But over here in America, it's different. You can basically escape your little bubble and you can go to another bubble and you can basically start anew again. Because America is a very, very big, giant country, believe me. And you can go to different states, you know, you can go to Alaska and you can go to like hide in a cabin and no one's gonna ever see you. Or you can go to Hawaii and you can do all those things. You can just escape. But over in the Philippines it's different. It's more tight-knit, more close. Even if you were in the little island in the Philippines, someone will always know someone there, all right? Because it's such a small place and people are so close to each other. If you're an immigrant and you come to America, you can go against all challenges that the first world country can shoot at you. You know why? It's because back in our hometown, back in the Philippines, we're used to very bad conditions there, all right? We're used to not having electricity for 10 days, 3 months, not having water for the whole day, all right? Not having clean water because there's like a rain or there's like a flood, and then when you turn on the faucet, brown water comes out because of the rain. That's what we're used to back home in the Philippines. But if you come to America, you seldom go through those kinds of problems. Over here in America, you live in comfort, okay? You seldom get blackouts. You don't always get no water, no electricity. You don't always get that. You are relaxed over here. You are spoon-fed. You are a little gorgeous, comfy little baby in Uncle Sam's arms. But back there in the Philippines, you can like you can be in survival mode at times. You can go through okay? You can go through the bad conditions. You can go through the typhoon. You can go through the earthquake and without any government help at all. But over here in America, you can get some government help if you want to. But yeah, because I come from the Philippines, it gives me the confidence to withstand any challenge that can go at me here in the States. For me, it's not about if you made it in New York, you can make it anywhere. But for me, I feel like it's if you made it in the Philippines, I think you can make it anywhere. Because, yeah, you Filipinos just know what I'm saying. But anyway, if you're an immigrant and you got to this part of the video, thanks for watching. I hope that if you ever plan on coming to the US of A, or if you ever plan on going to another country, to immigrate, because that's how we are as Filipinos, you know. We're always moving, we're always on the move, we're always running, flying, on the boat. We're around. We're around. We're like the Chinese, except we don't have Chinatowns all over the world. We just have our bodies, our labor around the world. But basically, if you got to this part of the video, I just want to let you know that your journey here in this alien place, in this alien world, is just the beginning. You are not alone. It's not gonna get worse. It's only gonna get better. And I hope this video is gonna soothe you, is gonna make you feel like I'm not alone. There's someone out there too that went through this kind of thing. And yeah, that's true. But thanks for watching this video. Goodbye.